Hello, and welcome into my channel, Skies and Flora. My name is Shakalish, and as you will see from the title today, we're doing pick a card, what do I need to know for this week? So from the week of the 22nd to the 29th of May. So it's just a general reading, obviously take what resonates, leave the rest. We've got 3 piles, pile number 1, pile number 2 and pile number 3. And so we're just going to just get into the general energies of this week. Obviously, as you know, Mercury's gone into retrograde. No major planetary events this week, but we're obviously still hopefully processing from the full moon eclipse. And this feels like a little bit of like a shaking at the roots. So it feels like it's been a very strong eclipse, full moon in Scorpio that happened on the 16th. And the positive thing about this retrograde is it's actually giving us a reflection time. Yeah, it's giving us time to process before it goes direct again in June and things get moving again. So actually this is a real time to actually start to reflect and process. And when I had that analogy of the tree, shaking the tree, I actually saw like the leaves falling down, like the dead leaves. And it feels like a shedding. So shedding of some dead leaves, shedding of some dead skin, in order to re-blossom again and come back, you know, and make space for more light to grow more, essentially. So yeah, it's been a really strong energy this week. So let's just see what we've got in store. Let's see what's coming up, and let's get into it. So just take a moment, drop into your heart, take a few deep breaths, and then just connect to the cards. So we've got pile number 1, pile number 2, and then pile number 3. And then when you're ready, we'll get into it. Okay, so pile number 1 chose the Star Tarot, and that's with the Mangano Calcite. So this is a really lovely magical time. So I chose all my magical decks actually, and my magical stones. So let's see what we've got coming up for you in the week ahead. All right, discovering truth, stand in the light of truth, believe in the impossible. I love this. I love this. And it's really, this is really important, right? So this is a really important message about like following your own path, following your own truth, yeah? So when you stand in the light of truth, you see this person here, yeah? They're going their own way. The other people are going other way. They're saying, no, this is the way, this is the path. And this person is going the other way. That's where the sacred traveler is going. So this really feels about believing in yourself and believing in your own path. Particularly with this believe in the impossible, because you will, again, I always say, you're always going to get your naysayers. You're always going to get your people say, you can't do that. Oh, what are you talking about? And all the rest of it. But if you stand in the light of your own truth, yeah, connecting with source, then you believe in the impossible, then that's your lesson this week, yeah? That's what you need to know this week. It's really about holding that space of what's true for you and staying true to that and following your own path, even if it may mean, you know, moving away from the crowd, moving away from what everyone else is doing. Let's see what the cards say. All right, so we've got the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, the Tower, well, I'm not surprised to see that, the Lovers, and then the 5 of Wands. Wow, okay. So this is a lot of energy. Okay, let's see. That Tower energy is really what I'm talking about in the beginning, or when I talked about in the intro, yeah? Shaking things to the roots, letting the leaves fall, yeah? And the leaves, they disintegrate, they go back to the earth, and then they feed the roots, yeah? And feed the new growth. Everything just changes, doesn't end, it just changes form, yeah? So that Tower feels like, all right, because this is what I'm drawn to in the middle, yeah? Right slap in the bang in the middle is like a shaking of the roots, yeah? Like a real, you know, it's literally, that's exactly what the Tower is, yeah? It goes right down to the core and literally rips anything that isn't serving us and takes it away. It's incredibly positive. Sometimes a Tower doesn't feel, you know, it's uncomfortable. This also though, this actually more than universe taking things away, what I'm seeing here is more, there's an energy erupting from within that is about to cause changes out into the world. Yeah, that's more what this feels like, particularly with standing in the light of truth, believing the impossible. That's like you've got like you're connected to source, you're having that feeling in yourself, yeah, and then that ripples out because things have to change, right? And you've got 5 of Wands here as well, talks about change. Let's see, let's come into the rest of the cards. I love this deck. Right, so we're coming off the back of 3 of Swords, 10 of Wands, yeah? 3 of Swords is heartbreak. It's mind over heart. More than anything, this 3 of Swords is when we allow the mind to control the path, yeah? Instead of the heart. And then we don't follow our true calling, yeah? Then we end up with disappointment and pain here, yeah? And this feels like, you know, obviously a heavy burden. 10 of Wands, as we know, is carrying a heavy burden, carrying baggage, yeah? Like from that feels like here. That's like something's happened in the past and then we've carried that with us, yeah? As we've moved forward. Maybe without realizing, yeah? Sometimes that's often the case. And so it doesn't mean that when we follow our hearts that we never experience pain. It's not that. It's just that when we follow our hearts, whatever we experience, there's more reconciliation, yeah? There's more reconciliation within the psyche. But when we don't, and you know when you haven't followed your heart, and then it's even worse, it feels worse. And that's what this feels like. It's almost like, carrying the burden of that. But it's brought you to here, yeah? So that 10 of Wands has brought you to here. It's brought you to this tower. Because I feel like what's happened, there's been an alchemy here. There's definitely I'm feeling like an alchemical thing. Either this burden's become too heavy, and that's what's initiated a shift. Either, you know, this pain and this burden, or whatever you've experienced, a grief, a loss, a breakup, an ending of some kind, or some kind of just disappointment, just a general malaise, but it feels like there's a root cause, yeah? It's come from somewhere, and then we've been carrying this burden with us, yeah? Then we've just carried it. And that's what's beautiful about a tower. That's going right to the root cause, yeah? Because whatever that is, it's almost like that's continued to cause, like, you know what I mean? That's had a reverberation, yeah? And that tower's just clearing that away. So whatever has happened here, either that's initiated you to take some actions, follow, you know, take some work, or it's got so bad, you know, we've come to the tower, yeah, and then it's almost like a forced reckoning from the universe. So either that's the universe has shone light on the situation, or you've pursued that, knowing that this is too heavy to carry and I need to do something about it. And it's connected to the relational space because you've got the Lovers here and then the 5 of Wands. So it's connected to love, it's connected to relationship, it's connected to partnership. And I think what we're making way for something different, yeah? Lovers is the 6, so we're in the year of the 6. This is the year of harmony, partnership, love, all that juicy stuff. But you got you got this 5 of Wands here as well. I might get some clarifiers on this. Let me get some clarifiers on this 5 of Wands. So just Spirit, just clarify this 5 of Wands for me, please. I feel like this, I've got a sense, but I just want to get a clarification. Right, beautiful. 2 of Cups, beautiful. That's what I wanted to see. All right, and then just 2 more, please, Spirit. Nine of Pentacles, lovely. And just one more. Well, I'm going to take that. No, hang on, one more. Sorry, there's too many. Sometimes it's too much. So just one more. Well, there we go. That's the one. All right, two. All right, let's see what we've got. The Magician and the Three of Cups. Beautiful. Right. Yeah, so that's my sense, because everything else after this is quite positive, yeah? And Five of Wands just talks about change. It just talks about the friction that causes things to happen, yeah? So your message, just to confirm, yeah? You're going to feel that friction. That's going to start to happen because you're discovering the truth. The Tower is coming. You realise, oh my gosh, I've been carrying this for so long. It's not yours, but you've been carrying this for so long. You've been holding this in your body, in your heart. It's time to let it go, yeah? Time to free up the vibes, yeah? Let this go. This has definitely been about relationships, yeah? And maybe this has been causing a little bit of a blockage in relationships, either in pursuing relationships that you're in or finding a relationship that you really want. And this is believing the impossible. You're discovering this now, yeah? That we've had some healing to do. And now we've got that's the work of that Tower. Just let go. It's not even just release all that you don't need, yeah? You're discovering that truth, believing the impossible. But that Five of Wands is just saying to me, look, it's a bit of an alchemy. Like I said, you've got that, look, the energy coming up from the earth, blowing through the head. It's like the fireworks. It's just like this Tower. Very, very similar, these two cards, yeah? So it just feels like it's reaffirming. There's a real growth that's happening. It's exactly what I said in the intro. That's been the energy of this full moon. Bam, yeah. And so it's friction. It's not easy, but if we take time, listen, process, then all will be well. Because you've got the Two of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. That's partnership, love, abundance, enjoying the fruits of your labour. So that's just, if you're doing that deep healing work, it ain't nice, it ain't pretty, it's not easy, but it's going to feel so much more rewarding afterwards. So keep going, stay with it. And then you've got the Magician and the Three of Cups. That's beautiful. That's community, yeah? That's finding a new community. Because some things are going to have to go, and that might be some people as well. Some people might have to go as well, yeah? And this might be finding our new community that's more aligned with the truth. Our own truth, our new truth, yeah? Anything else? No, I think that's all for now. So I'm going to leave it there and say thank you for watching. I hope that resonates. Do let me know. And if you like what I'm putting down, please like, share and subscribe. And I will see you again next time. Thank you. Okay, pile number 2. Chose the Lightseer's Tarot and the Dalmatian Stone. So let's see what we've got in store for you. So we've got the Sacred Traveller and the Moonology cards, which, if you know me, you know I love this deck. Right, so you've got View from Above, get the big picture. Full moon in Leo, don't let pride get into your way. So this feels like a bit of a shift in perspective. And again, I'm not surprised to see this because this is where we're at the moment, yeah? This is about shifting, like changing up. That's what this full moon was about, yeah? So this feels like learning, shifting your perspective. And if there's been some wrongdoing, or if anything, or you've done or felt or said something that, you know, oh, wish I hadn't done that, or actually do you need to apologise, or don't let pride get in the way, yeah? Don't let, because you've a new knowledge, a new perspective, yeah? Don't be wrong and strong, okay? So let's see what we've got in the cards. Queen of Pentacles, we love to see it. Eight of Pentacles, all right, so we've got, I don't know if I'm talking to a Capricorn here, because we've got a lot of hard work here, a lot of like focusing on the work, oh my gosh, all of it here, right, okay. I might get some clarifiers on that Six of Swords, right? So you've got a lot of work happening, bam, 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 working. Don't get addicted to work, yeah? That's basically, this is here. Like, so if there's some conversation that you need to have with somebody, if there is an action that you need to take to make things right, this is saying, look, don't avoid it, yeah? Don't use work to avoid. Yeah, because this is very tempting, because this devil doesn't feel like a person, it feels like this is the energy that's sort of overseeing these cards here, yeah? Which is that, like, yeah, you like, you know, like the nice things in life, good, like to be comfortable, like to be about your business, love it. You don't mind, not afraid of working hard, you're focused, you put in the hours. Chariot, you like to move, you like to go, you like to do, yeah? And this is really powerful energy, yeah? This is beautiful, beautiful energy. Don't change that, but also don't use that as an avoidance, yeah? Don't use that to avoid if there is a conversation we need to have, if there's something we need to make right, because you've got Six of Swords here, yeah? So these two are related. We need to maybe make amends, yeah? So let me see. Let me just get some clarifiers on the Six of Swords, please, Spirit. Just clarify the Six of Swords here for me. Lovely, yeah. Six of Wands. So you've got a lot of success coming. Your work is paying off. Four of Wands. All right, don't forget to rest and heal. Just, please, Spirit. Six of Wands. All right. Wow, look at all these sixes. So you've got 3 sixes, right? Sixes are about unconditional love, yeah? They're actually about divine orchestration, yeah? Sometimes the divine has to like come in and sort of help out a little bit, yeah? And that's what this feels like, sixes. So you've got 3 sixes. Again, we're in the year of the 6. This is the year of harmony, bringing things back into balance. Relationship, yeah? 6 is juicy and yummy and juicy energy, yeah? So 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands. So clarifying the 6 of Swords, sorry, 6 of Wands, 4 of Swords, 10 of Wands and 6 of Cups. Yeah. So again, it just feels like it's confirming this message here, which is there a conversation that needs to be had? Is there a relationship that needs to be healed? Is there, you're doing really great and maybe your work has initiated it. If there is like been a deep connection and then it's been initiated this kind of real drive and focus. And then also, you know, the Queen of Pentacles is about self-love, you know, like really elevating yourself, self-care, self-worth, protecting your space, yeah? But at the same time, don't use that as a diversion. Don't use that as an avoidance. Don't use your work and your stature or your status. Even, you know, like 6 of Wands is like success, recognition, you know, wanting attention, wanting to get the attention, which is not a bad thing, particularly with those two, you know, can talk about, you know, stardom, success. It's incredible. But just don't use it to avoid if there's a conversation that needs to be had, yeah? And maybe you need to maybe just a little bit have a, you know, don't be prideful, yeah? 4 of Swords, you know, sometimes it helps when we rest, because when we go, move, we can't hear the voice of Spirit, you know, we can't hear that gentle voice that tells us, hey, you know what, yeah? Actually we can, you know, maybe actually I did say the wrong thing or whatever, yeah? So that's just, you know, hearing the voice of Spirit, also, you know, communicating that, resting, healing, yeah, it's about healing as well. 6 of Cups. So this is the reason why I say that 6 of Cups, because look, if this is someone you don't want in your life anymore, it doesn't matter, yeah? But when I see the 6 of Cups, it tells me, and this wouldn't be coming out if it wasn't somebody that meant something to you, yeah? So that 6 of Cups tells me that's someone you've got a deep connection with, someone you care about deeply, yeah? So, like I said, if it's just someone you know and you're not even bothered, then it doesn't matter, yeah? So it's not that person, it's the person that you're bothered about, someone that you really do care about, yeah? And you're holding that, and it's time, yeah? It's time to let that go, it's time to have that conversation, time to move into calmer waters, time to bring more healing to this relationship, yeah? And maybe there's a part for you to play here, because maybe we need to, you know, view from above, look, you know, be the bigger person, yeah? Don't let pride get in your way, yeah? I think that's pretty cleared, so I'm going to leave it there for now. So again, thank you for watching. I hope that resonates, and please do let me know. And if you like what I'm putting down, please like, share and subscribe, and I will see you again next week. Okay, pile number 3. So we've got the Osho Tarot and the Smoky Quartz, which is lovely, lovely, lovely card. So let's see what we've got. We've got the Moonology cards and the Sacred Traveller. Narrow pathway, a new romantic cycle begins. Ooh, lovely. Tread thoughtfully. Okay, let's see what we've got. Interesting. I saw this card while shuffling and I thought, I wonder if it will come out. Let's see. Right. Wow. Look at all these major arcanas. So we've got the 8 of Cups, aloneness, innocence, the Fool, rebirth. Well, I mean, this is a pretty straightforward message for whoever I'm speaking to, yeah? This definitely feels like an ending of some sort. So I don't know if you've come out of an ending of a relationship. If it is, I feel like it's you that's walked away, yeah? You made that decision. And I feel like if it is, because it feels like potentially this would have been this is a very significant relationship or a long-term relationship. So a relationship that really would have been like very, very, you know, like very intertwined with your life, yeah? Because now you've got the Hermit, which is in the Osho Tarot, obviously it's slightly different. It's sort of slightly different take on it. So aloneness is the Hermit, innocence is the Sun, and the Fool is the Fool. And then you've got the 10 of Swords here, yeah? Which in the Osho Tarot, which is nice, it's a rebirth. I'm telling you, this is what I'm saying about in the intro, this is the time that we are in. New cycles are emerging. Narrow pathway says that this is, yeah, this is a time of navigation that's going to require quite a lot of your energy, your time, and your thoughtfulness, your presence. Yeah, it's not flippant. Yeah, it's not a flippant time. It's a time actually that you're navigating forward, and it's going to require you to tread carefully, and that's not thoughtfully, not carefully, because carefully is like got this kind of scary connotation to it, and it's not about being scary, it's thoughtfully, yeah? A new romantic cycle begins. So if you're there asking yourself this question, oh my God, will I ever find love again? You know, then the answer to that question is yes, yeah? We're going to invite something new. I think you've been very brave if you've walked away from something, because the 8 of Cups is always that, you know, something's less than satisfying, you know it ain't quite right for you, but the road where you're walking to is unseen. You don't know where you're going uphill into some unknown, yeah? So it takes a lot of bravery, particularly when there's 8 Cups, because there's things there actually that are actually, you know, there are good things there, but not enough, yeah, for us to stay. And that's what that is, that letting go. So you're releasing that and trusting that. And now we have to have a period of aloneness, a period of contemplation, a period of healing, a period of coming back to ourselves, a period of drawing back all the parts of ourselves that we've shared with another. Yeah, if our lives have been intertwined in some kind of way. So we have to start to, and those parts of ourselves, they come back new, and you have to relearn yourself. Yeah. And the Sun is incredibly positive. To have the Fool and the Sun here is beautiful, yeah? Because it just says, look, that's where we're at the turning point. Maybe you're already at the Sun, yeah? Maybe you've already been through this, and you're at the Sun and you're at the turning point now, which is, you know, this is expansion, new knowledge, positivity, feeling good. You know, you're seeing the benefits now. You know, this time it's like, you know, there's a period of kind of coming in, like, you know, it's a quietness of like healing, coming back to yourself. And then the Sun energy and the Fool is like things opening out again, you know, things like ready to put it out there. Maybe you're ready to, you know, start dating again, ready to go online, ready to go, you know, tell your friends, introduce me to so and so and so and so, whatever it might be. And then it is just like, you know, the Fool is like, who knows, like don't like, the Fool doesn't carry all the you know, the burdens of the past, yeah? What if it goes wrong? What if this? What if that? The Fool is just like, hey, let's take the journey. With that Sun, that's incredibly positive, yeah? So if that's been where you're at, this is where we're looking to. And I feel like, you know, whatever's happened here, the person who's emerging is a very new person. Yeah, so you're emerging, which I love. I love this card, and I was thinking actually when I saw it when I was shuffling, thinking I love this depiction of the Ten of Swords, because you know, as we know, the Ten of Swords is a difficult energy, but here it's talking about, look, you've got the lethargy of the camel, this kind of lethargic energy, you know, when you're in that, you know, like like the reverberations of, like, you know, an ending, the grief that's involved, the pain, etc., the sadness, the kind of coming to terms with it. And then that kind of, you know, it's a compression, yeah, lethargic energy of that camel. And then you've got the lion, which is maybe like, rah, actually, you know, ready to, like, you know, go back, you know, screw that in the past, and you're ready to kind of like draw on that energy and get things moving again. And then it's beautiful because even there's another layer of transformation even after that, yeah, and that is the pure inner child innocence, the true you, your true self, the fully healed. Particularly with that innocence, I love that as well with the sun, because it's an older person who's innocent. So it's saying we can hold on to that innocence, the full innocence, our inner child, yeah? So don't forget that part of yourself, you know, because sometimes we're either in the lethargy of the grief, or, you know, the anger and the passion of, like, I need to move on from this. But then there's the true self, the innocent self, which was the person that was there before and will always be there, yeah, no matter what happens. So it's a real time to just focus on your healing, trust that new love is coming in, trust that you are growing and evolving in the right direction, and this evolution is never easy, yeah, but you're on your way, and incredible positive omens here. So I wish you all the best, and again, thank you for watching. I hope that resonates, and I will see you again next time. And again, if you like what I'm putting down, please like, share and subscribe, and I will see you next week.